two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Flashes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped. His offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Last time these two rivals handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Well, the tight end did a nice job there. He ran the route, he got underneath the linebackers, came out the other side, and that's a play he just has to be able to finish.
Back to pass, it's Pine. Makes the catch. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed, they can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Pine. Tight end finds a soft spot. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll set up to throw. It's complete on the right side. They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they decide to trot out the kicker from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So Kent State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it in the middle. It's Martin. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Looking for room. It's Newman. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Newman.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Berry. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing out.
Makes the grab alongside. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's McMillan. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Pine. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Looking for more room. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Kent State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Tight ends can be the quarterback's best friend down in this area of the field. When the windows get smaller, you need bigger targets. No better option than the big tight end.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Roberts. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Pine. The quick out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense working from the pistol. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds the tight end, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll do it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Rides the back on the option. The give. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. On the move at the 30. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. The Golden Flashes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Pine. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's McMillan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Fights off a defender. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Falcons are on the move. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Middleton. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pine. Under fire. He's got it and still on his feet. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Navigate that angle from this distance. Oh, and the attempt is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Got it in the middle. It's Berry. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Caught in the backfield, it's McMillan. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Makes the catch. It's McMillan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Finds his big tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee you he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. To throw, it's Pine. A little screen to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Black 24. Black 24.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Golden Flashes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hold on. Offense.
Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Under 5. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. A little release to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quarterback gets the 1st down, and he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. No good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the 2nd overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks the tackle. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Middleton. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Snap it to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Pine. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, BG. They jump on top here in OT. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now third and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And now on fourth down, they will put... It's blocked, making a play in overtime. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime.
Get set.
Looking downfield, it's Pine. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough